Once Brazil's top tennis player, the 30-year-old is now prohibited from attending any sanctioned event until a further hearing is conducted. Joao Souza. Image via ITF Tennis. The Tennis Integrity Unit (TU) has issued Brazil's Joao Souza with a temporary suspension from the sport as part of an ongoing investigation. Souza, who has been ranked as high as 69th in the world back in 2015, is under investigation over breaches of the sport's anti-corruption program. Although the TU hasn't elaborated on what offences Souza is being investigated for. The temporary suspension came into effect on March 29. Mr. Souza is prohibited from competing in or attending any sanctioned event organized or recognized by the governing bodies of the sport for the duration of his suspension. A statement from the TU reads, Souza had been planning to play in challenger events in both Mexico and America. In recent months he has been playing on the lower-level Future and Challenger Tour. He hasn't played in the main draw of an ATP event since the 2017 São Paulo Open. The case is being handled by Professor Richard H. McLaren, any experienced anti-corruption hearing officer that has worked on many high-profile incidents, including the lifetime ban of Daniele Bracciali for match-fixing. Souza is currently ranked 404th on the ATP Tour and has an ITF ranking of 12th on the Transition Tour. He has played in the main draw of 7 Grand Slams so far in his career. Souza's best result on the ATP Tour was reaching the final of the doubles competition at the 2015 Ecuador Open alongside Victor Estrella Burgos. Souza has not commented about his suspension, but is set to attend a hearing later this year. Full statement. The 6-player field for the German exhibition event has been announced. The field has been announced for the second edition of the Turkish Airlines tiebreak, with 4 current or former top 10 players set to take part. The annual event will take place in the Porsche Arena on April 22, which is the venue of the prestigious Stuttgart Open, a premier tournament that has been won by players such as Maria Sharapova, Angelique Kerber and Karolina Pliskova. The evening event will mark the start of the 42nd edition of the tournament. Taking part in the Turkish Airlines tiebreak will be world number 7 Alina Svitolina, 2-time Grand Slam champion Victoria Azarenka, Laura Siegemund, Belinda Bencic, Caroline Garcia and Qiang Wang. The winner of the tournament will receive 1 million air miles from Turkish Airlines. For the spectators, it's an exciting event, a perfect mixture of sport and show. Tournament director Marcus Gunthart said in a statement, all the players are in the Porsche Arena the whole time. There are on-court interviews and music. It means the competition fits excellently into our concept of making the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix a real experience for the whole family with its attractive and entertaining supporting program of events. The format of the event is similar to that of tiebreak tens. Players will play each other in a series of tiebreakers with the first to 10 points winning. If the score is 9-9, the winner will be the first to get to a 2-point lead. The 6 players in the 2019 field will be split into 2 groups. The winner of each group will then play in the final, where the 1 million air miles will be up for grabs. Siegemund and Garcia are the only players to participate in the event for the second consecutive year. During the inaugural edition in 2018, Julia Goges defeated Angelique Kerber in the final. https://twitter.com/PorscheTennis/1113703325395030016. The Stuttgart Open will get underway on Saturday, April 19, with the qualifying rounds. World number 1 Naomi Osaka is set to be the top seed, followed by Simona Halep and Petra Kvitova. The former Australian Open champion is bidding to win her first WTA title on the clay since 2011. Caroline Wozniacki at the 2019 Australian Open. Photo Roberto Dell'Olivo. Caroline Wozniacki has made a winning start to her campaign at the Volvo Car Open after brushing aside Laura Siegemund 6-2, 6-2 in her opening match. Wozniacki, who last won the Charleston tournament back in 2011, broke her German opponent 5 times en route to the victory, hitting a total of 19 winners to only 9 unforced errors. A stark contrast to Siegemund's more erratic tally of 30 and 25. She definitely loves playing on clay, so I knew it was going to be tough. WTA-Tennis.com quoted Wozniacki as saying after the match, "She kind of throws the players a little bit off because she'll play a short ball and then she'll play down into your feet and then she'll play a drop shot and mix it up. It's really difficult. For the outside sometimes, you're like, okay, I got it, and you know what to do, but when you're out there, it's tricky because you don't get 2 of the same balls and you have to be ready for anything." This year is only Wozniacki's 6th appearance in the tournament and 3rd since winning the title 8 years ago. In recent days she has been preparing for the clay season with the help of former French Open champion Francesca Schiavone, who has been hitting with her. Schiavone was sitting alongside Wozniacki's father during her match against Siegemund. https://twitter.com/tennis channel/status/1113572743918673920. Awaiting the Dane next will be 12th seed Mihaela Buzănescu. The Romanian world number 30 eased to a 6-3, 6-2 win over Lauren Davies. The upcoming meeting will be the 3rd clash between the two on the tour, with Wozniacki winning both of their previous meetings in straight sets. She's definitely not an easy player. Lefty, gets a lot of balls back, moves well, Wozniacki said of Buzănescu. She played really well last year before she got her injury, and she obviously likes to play on the clay. She likes a little bit slower surface, and I've had tricky matches against her in the past. I grew up playing her in juniors, so we know each other well, and I have to go out there and just grind and play aggressive." Madison Keys was another player to book her place in the last 16 of the tournament after surviving a marathon match. The 8th seed required 2.5 hours to defeat Ejana Maria 7-6, 5, 4-6, 6-4. Keys was a breakdown in the deciding set, but responded by breaking Maria twice en route to the win. "This is one of my favorite tournaments of the year. It's pretty much the first one I sign up for every year," at Madison. Keys has nothing but heart for the Volvo Open. pic.twitter.com/r8vuom2mn WTA at WTA April 4, 2019. Up next for Keys will be Latvia's Jelena Ostapenko. Ostapenko outlasted home favorite Shelby Rogers 4-6, 6-3, 7-6, 4 in a rollercoaster encounter, fighting her way back from a 1-5 deficit in the decider. Charleston. In the first tournament Ostapenko has managed to win back-to-back matches in since the US Open. Not everybody is happy about the prospect of matches being shortened at the sporting extravaganza. The International Tennis Federation (ITF) has confirmed that a series of changes will take place at next year's Olympic Games for the first time in its history. In a statement released on Wednesday, the governing body has confirmed that the men's final will be best of 3 sets, bringing the format in line with the other rounds in the tournament. During every Olympic Games since 1988, the best-of-5 format has been used for the gold medal match. In 2016, Andy Murray prevailed over Juan Martín del Potro 7-5, 4-6, 6-2, 7-5 to become the first player in history to defend an Olympic title. Another change has also been implemented to all doubles matches. There will no longer be a deciding set to play. Instead, it will be replaced by a 10-point tiebreaker. This method has already been applied to the mixed doubles in the past. These amendments reduce concerns of overplay for players who reach the latter stages of all three events, singles, doubles and mixed doubles, the ITF said in a statement. Next year's Olympic tennis event will take place at the Ariake Tennis Park on hard courts. There has been fears about the potential heat players will face following a record-breaking heatwave Japan experienced during the summer last year. One study published last month concluded that the women's Olympic champion will be the most at risk of sunburn next year. The 2020 tournament will take place between the 25th of July to the 2nd of August. Fans not happy in the light of the announcement. The ITF has come under criticism on social media, many voicing their anger at the decision to shorten matches at the event, which takes place every 4 years. Tennis was reintroduced into the Olympics back in 1988 after a 64-year absence. The sport has been included in every edition since then. Way to fuck up. Tennis 007 No Full Moon Crocodile. I misconduct myself verbally at Joao Souza, the 3rd of April 2019. Why not just toss a coin to see who wins? Flushed face with rolling eyes. Eggy at the boiled egg, the 3rd of April 2019. What are you doing towards the sport we love? First the Davis Cup reformation and now this. With those both three rules you take away from the events as they feel like every other tournament now apart from the GS. Doris at Doris Larubia, the 3rd of April 2019. Terrible. Terrible. Was coming to Tokyo just for tennis. Honestly, this really ruins it. Best to 10 tiebreak is basically luck of the draw. And for the one big men's match to reduce it from best of 5 reduced the lightness of the medal. I hope, DG, at best of 5 forever, the 3rd of April 2019, with the Olympics format changes. I can't help but think if tennis wants to speed up matches, do it by fixing existing issues and not changing the format. I would have first matches of the day start at same time, no MTOs mid-set unless issue can be resolved and change over. Paul Timmins at Paul_tennis, the 3rd of April 2019, at ITF_tennis with the new Olympic changes. pic.twitter.com/WG4 choose WPW9 Footfall Tennis at Footfall Tennis, the 3rd of April 2019.